Hi, Angie Wagler here for Rise Now in the 2-Minute Wake Up Call. Well, we're heading home from a bike race tonight, bike race we were at today, and I got a couple questions. So we'll start off by asking Paul, how did your race go today? That well, eh? Paul's got a few thoughts to share about the race today, and I'm sure you'd love to hear them.
Yeah, well, it didn't quite go as I would have liked it today. I got a flat tire at the end of the second lap, and I had one more lap to go, and I was doing pretty good at the time. And so we carry these CO2 cartridges that will inflate a tire really quickly, and so I tried them, but the tire still didn't hold. There was a hole in it. And we normally have sealant in our tires that seals up the holes, and I had this thought earlier this week that I should really top up the sealant level in my tire, which you need to do periodically throughout the race season. But I just kind of dismissed it, thought, well, I'll maybe do it next week or sometime soon, but I didn't do it right away when I had the thought. And if I would have, I probably would have been okay. It probably would have sealed, and I probably would have been able to finish the race. But since I didn't, my race was done, and I DNF'd. I don't like DNFs, and they rarely happen to me, but today was one of those days. But it got me thinking about how, everything looked good with my tire on the outside, but inside there was some things that were lacking. And it wasn't visible, but there was some things that were lacking, and it affected the outcome of the race. And sometimes in our lives, I think there's things on the inside of us that can be lacking, that need some attention. Sometimes we get promptings that we should pay attention to, maybe some anger, some bitterness, some wrong attitudes that we have. And if we just dismiss those, they can cause problems along the way. And it's not about outward appearance, because the verse that comes to mind is from 1 Samuel, where Samuel was with Jesse and his sons, and Samuel saw the oldest son and thought, wow, that must be the one that I'm to anoint as king. And the Lord spoke to him and said, Samuel, man looks at outward appearance, but God looks at the heart. And so God's looking at our hearts. He's looking at what's on the inside. It's what's on the inside that really counts. So taking care of what's on the inside will help us to do a whole lot better in the race of life. So there you go. That's how my day went.
And then you will not DNF, and you will be able to finish your race. Well, that's all for now. Until we meet again, stay awake and stay alert.